Hello! Hope everyone's doing great! Today's video, we will going to learn about using verbs, adjectives, and adverbs as persuasive strategies. At the end of this video, you'll be able to 1. Define verb, adjective, and adverb. 2. Recognize verbs, adjectives, and adverbs in a persuasive essay. 3. Explain how verbs, adjectives, and adverbs are used in persuasive strategies. 4. Construct a short persuasive essay responding to an issue, which demonstrates the effective use of persuasive strategies, the verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. Strategic writing leads to great written works. There are helpful words that will persuade the readers and make believe of your ideas. These are the modifiers: verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. They modify your words expressively to help readers absorb and grasp your thoughts. Persuasive techniques. Persuasive techniques are the methods or persuasive strategies used by writers to persuade the audience to agree with certain ideas or thoughts. Writers use logic and emotions to make them more compelling. 1. Verbs. The first persuasive language strategies are verbs. These are words that state actions. For example, a slogan from old celebrity search show, dream, believe, survive. 2. Adverbs. The second one from the persuasive language strategies are adverbs. These are the words which modify verbs or adjectives. Just like the adjectives, they are also chosen and used to make the audience or reader feel a certain way about an issue. For example, in a latest essay, she wrote about the street animals dying from deadly virus. The animals who died ate it while a rally passed by. They had a horrible death. 3. Adjectives. The third in the list of persuasive language strategies is adjective. These are describing words which are most commonly used to make the audience feel a specific way regarding something. For example, some TV shows makes us feel an artificial version of the thrill one gets from chasing one's ambitions. Tips on how to develop skills in persuasive writing. The best way to understand how persuasive language can be used to convey a point of view is by reading persuasive strategies examples. Read the newspaper on a daily basis, particularly the editorials and opinion pages. This will not only help you keep abreast of current events, it will also help you develop the language skills necessary to do persuasive writing yourself. What is a persuasive essay? A persuasive essay is intended to persuade readers to do or not to do certain things. The term persuasive is an adjective derived from verb persuade, which means to convince somebody. A persuasive essay is full of all the convincing techniques a writer can employ. It presents a situation and takes a stand either in its favor or against it, to prove to readers whether it is beneficial or harmful for them. The aim of a persuasive writing is to convince a reader about your beliefs. The way you write your persuasive essay will affect whether the reader believes you or not. How writers or speakers have used language to persuade. First, introduction. Describe the issue generally. Mention the article's title, its author, and the author's contention. Example of an introduction from a persuasive essay collection. Today, science and technology has come to pervade every aspect of our lives. Computer, television, and radio have almost replaced the newspaper and letter once dominated our lives. Accordingly, the issue about whether the ability to read and write is more important today may attract our attentions. It is clear that classified views have converged into two. Some think reading and writing ability is more important today than the past, while others deny its importance. As I see it, I agree with the former view without any hesitation, and my choice is based on a careful consideration of the following reasons. Second, body. Identify a range of techniques and explain how they are used to persuade the audience. Always make reference to how different techniques make the reader feel or react. Example of a body from Persuasive essay collection. The main reason which may win most people's support is that if lacked the reading and writing ability, one would be considered as illiterate who has been deprived of the most basic right of human beings in the 21st century. It will be hard for us to imagine how somebody who can't read and write communicates with other people. A case in point is that one of my neighbors, who is an old man and cannot read and write, may only talk with others face to face. As for making friends by email and search information in newspaper, it is absolutely impossible. The second reason I would like to point out is that people today who cannot read and write cannot even make a living. Good jobs are difficult to find because of economic depression. Nearly all jobs require people who can read and write very well. Even if one just plans to be a driver, he must read the road sign and know where he is and where he will go. Furthermore, the ability to read and write could bring us lots of advantages. Suppose that people who have tried out with a hard week's sweat and effort may get lots of benefits and relief from reading a short novel and broaden his horizon by appreciating a nice poem. Many friends around me would believe reading and writing some effective ways to relax themselves. Third is the conclusion. Summarize the main techniques that the writer has used to persuade the reader. Example of a conclusion from a persuasive essay collection. People today, especially those children, may find it easier for them to manipulate the mouse of the computer than to write things down by hand. Watching TV instead of reading may still occupy someone's most leisure time. Yet, if all the factors I discussed for above are contemplated and we are to minimize the losses and maximize the gains, it will not be hard for us to realize that the ability to read and write is more important today than in the past. Before this video ends, I want you to express what you have learned in this lesson by completing the sentences below. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something in this video.